It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'm Susan Kessel, and you're watching Fairfield Public Access Television. Connie Boyer and I are going to visit with you and visit the Fairfield Square, which is turning into Christmas City. We just missed the city crews putting up their decorations. Darn.
They left. They really didn't want to be on camera.
Yes. We are on the Christmas Committee, which is a group out of the Chamber of Commerce organization, and Connie Boyer is our chairman. And you've been chairman for several years.
Several years.
Several
yes.
years.
I can't seem to get out of the job. I think I said that last year.
I think so. And here we are again. So we're in the Central Park, and in a matter of days, they'll have all the decorations up. And it looks like they magically appear, but there's a lot of work that goes into getting them up, keeping them refurbished, raising the money. What else? We have meetings.
Yes, that's it. Insurance costs we have. Light bulbs are always burning out, and we have to replace those. And
a little of everything.
Yes.
So they're also replacing some things this year that haven't been replaced for a while. And we were talking about the lighting that goes along the side of the lampposts.
Right. We're hoping that all those lights will come in. They've been ordered, and we're hoping they'll come in the next couple weeks so they can be up and be used this year. If not, we'll continue with the old lights and then have the new ones next year. But we are hoping that they do come in the next week so we can get them up. We also have replaced a few of the lanterns around the street light poles. Some of those had been broken and needed to be replaced. So I think we had gotten, 6 new ones this year. And those are expensive items. They don't come free, that's for sure. So 6 was really all we could afford, but that really replaced the ones that needed to be replaced with maybe 1 or 2 extra, or 1 extra, I'm not sure which.
So. Well, I've learned a lot by being on this Christmas committee. Everyone just takes it for granted that the decorations appear before Thanksgiving, the lights are turned on, and they're here, and it just happens, and the city takes care of it, but that's not true. We have to raise a lot of money, and our main way of doing that is the canvas.
Through the citywide canvas, and this year it will be held on November 21st.
Which is a Saturday.
Correct, from 9 to 12 in the morning. So people will be knocking on your door. They will have a chamber name tag on so that you can identify them. And if you're not home, we will leave an envelope in your door where you can mail in your contribution.
Which I was thinking, if everyone would just give a tiny little bit, that would really help. So we also need some volunteers for the canvassing. If you're interested, you can call the chamber and leave your name with Nancy Morrissey and tell them that you would like to help with the canvassing, which is Saturday, November 21st.
Right. And that would be a good way, if you're not able to contribute financially, to help by being a worker. And doing that is as much help as giving $5 or whatever, because it takes a lot of volunteers to do that. The last couple years we've gone to the high school over their lunch hour, which I will be doing again this year, November 18th, over the high school lunch hour, and signing up kids so that they can get community service hours for graduation. But like I said, the last 2 years they have been a tremendous help and really made the canvas a success, and because it does take a lot of bodies to cover the town and go door to door.
And that's every single door in Fairfield we try to cover.
We try to cover, yes. And so parents, get your kids involved, tell them to sign up, and they have fun doing it.
And the other event to raise money is the bagging for the lights, which is the following day after that.
No, it's the same day.
The same day.
The same day.
Sorry, the same day, Saturday, later on in the day.
Correct. From 2 to 6 in the afternoon at Hy-Vee and Easter's.
So if you see a familiar face that doesn't usually bag your groceries, that's there bagging that day, give them a tip, and it will all go towards the Christmas lights.
That's correct. So, and it's fun for everybody. And you will notice them. They'll have little, I think, Santa hats on or elf hats or something like that. Didn't they have that last year?
So you might want to just go and see who's got this on.
They might need some instructions, like don't put the bread at the bottom of the sack, but it's a minor thing.
Right. Now we do have some items that we're selling also for fundraising, but we'll talk about those in a minute. When we talk about how much money does it take to keep the lights on and keep Fairfield Christmas City?
Every year, expenses run around $4,000. And as you know, that will probably be raising in the coming years. But it takes about $4,000, and that is just to maintain what we have. We've done several things this year that either are new or refurbished, and that takes extra money. So,
right.
And obviously we can't do that every year, so we have to save up money, and then every 5 or 6 years we might get a new piece, or we do some refurbishing, or whatever is really needed.
And we do have some ideas for future pieces, and we think about them long and hard, and before we make decisions, and we intend to see our collection grow and change, but it does take a lot of money. Now I know that we personally got to work on some pieces, a few weeks ago. We met out at the storage shed and got to wrap some pieces. So let's walk around and look at our pieces and see what we've done.
Okay, sounds great.
Connie, this is the piece that we met at the shed and wrapped with this tinselly garland and refurbished some of it. And I believe this is one of the oldest pieces in the square.
I believe so. That's probably correct.
And it still looks nice. So
And the candles were refurbished this year too up there
this year
on top.
too. Okay.
New tops put on and new garland around the flame. And actually that matches all the centerpieces that go down the center of the park. All those candles were also refurbished with new tops.
So this was quite a chore, but it wasn't that bad once we got going.
No, it wasn't. And we'd like to give a thanks to Bob Phipps and Donnie Zillman, because they were the extra hands, and that helped us out to get these done and get the old wires off, the old tinsel off. And that was really a big help.
Yes. Now, our Santa house usually goes right over there across from this, but
Yes.
do I hear a telephone?
I think so.
I do. Better answer it.
Hello? Oh, hi, Santa! Yes! They're just arriving now. The Santa house isn't here yet, but I expect it in a few days. It'll be all ready when you get here. Yes, we had some snow the other day. Well, we'll just hope that the weather's okay and there is snow so you can come on your sleigh this time. Okay, well, thanks for calling. Bye.
North Pole.
North Pole. Imagine
So-
that.
We will have the Santa house there in time for visitors, and we also schedule Santa to come and sit in his house. And if you would like to participate in that, you can call the chamber also.
That's correct.
Okay, let's walk on and look at some more pieces. We're now on the northeast corner of the Fairfield Square, and this has become the place where we typically put the manger. And right now it's empty. I suppose they're waiting a little longer to bring the figures. A few years ago, this piece was burned. Not this piece, but the piece that was here was totally burned and
That's correct.
destroyed by vandals. How long ago was that? 2
years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, I believe.
And so this had to be replaced, and the manger actually rebuilt, which was done by the Fairfield High School.
Yes, the shop class rebuilt it a couple years ago. And this piece actually, of course, is one reason why we celebrate Christmas, obviously, and it's a favorite by a lot of people. So it was really wonderful to have it rebuilt and still have it a piece in the collection, because it's really well liked by town people.
I think when this did happen, it did bring the community support of our lights back, and a lot more people are more aware of what's going on, I hope, and supportive of everything going on. And it was hard to see that happen, and so we do have that back again. Let's look at some of the other work that has been done on some other pieces. Just beyond the manger, we have the choir scene. And this, the base has been rebuilt by the city?
Yes, the city workers that put up all the decorations last week put these together in a matter of just a couple days. They really did a great job. They put together this platform, and the platform that holds the carolers also on the south side of the park.
Okay. Now this piece right now, we have the organ, which does need refinished, but it probably won't get done this year. This will be a job for next year. And we're really grateful to Mark Schaefer and his art students at the Fairfield High School for refurbishing the carolers that will be placed on the stand. I think there are four figures.
4 standing, I believe, and one at the organ.
One at the
That's
organ.
correct.
So it will be fun. It's Mark said the more he scraped, the more that kept coming off, and coming off. So it took.
Yes. So they've been working on those about a month now, scraping and repainting them. And I was down there just a couple days ago to take in more paint, and they are looking very, very cute. And
Good.
it'll be really nice to have them looking very fresh, with new clothes on, and I'm really anxious to actually get them up here and
Those should
see
be
them
fun.
finished.
Yes, so thank you, Mark, and students for helping to play a big part in our Christmas decorations.
And again, those students are receiving community service hours
Okay, good.
for their work.
Great. And on to another piece. This piece is the Carolers' House, which you have been working on personally, I believe, painting.
Painting, yes. I'm still hoping to get one more coat, well actually, not one more coat, just a coat on the red part. We didn't have time the Sunday afternoon that we were working, and it's actually been too cold to paint right now, so I'm hoping for one good weekend where we can get this red painted and another coat of white on here. And Susan is making a new curtain for the window.
Yes, I might be up here stapling a curtain up in the snow, hopefully soon.
And this platform again was remade by the city workers. The old one really was just worn out and the wood was rotting, and so we have used wood that's been treated for weather, and we hope these will last several years. And these figurines are being painted by Greg Thatcher and his Boy Scout troop. They've been delivered a few weeks ago to MSAE, and they're being repainted at the school out there.
Great. It's really nice to have this community involvement.
That's right.
Both of these figures, and this one and the previous one, have been around Fairfield for quite some time, and they are popular and well liked, and it's nice to keep them as long as we can. So this is the Caroler House.
And let's go on to the new piece this year.
Yes, there's been discussion for the last several years about trying to get a menorah or something for the Jewish religion that would be for our holiday decorations. And this is what we have for this year.
There's been a special fundraising drive for this piece by several community members, and I think members of the Beth Shalom Synagogue.
And the big donator was Robert Silverman and Jay
Yes,
Silverman.
that's correct. So anyway, there's several people really excited about this piece. We're excited to have it. It's very pretty up here, the blue. And this actually replaces the reindeer that were sitting here. The reindeer will now be located at the new library. So they are just being relocated. They're still around. The reindeer also have been rewrapped with new white garland. They look
Very fresh and clean.
fresh and clean. That's the key word there, clean.
They say the pollution is the main deteriorator of some of these pieces.
Yeah. This type of garland, the gas fumes and stuff from the cars does deteriorate this plastic. So that's why every few years these do have to be replaced.
So thank you, community, for contributing this piece. We're looking at another piece that's on the southwest corner of the square, closer to the bandstand. These will eventually probably be moved somewhere, and we'll get more pieces. We have no definite plans.
Just dreams right now.
Right, just dreams. And then as our cameraman backs up and misses a guide wire, hopefully, yes, he did. We also have another, what do I want to say, silhouette type outline of angels and a stained glass window, which is very nice and effective at night when you just see the white lights. And this creates the backdrop for my favorite piece. And this being the angel. Boy, I don't think I've ever been this close to it before and looked at it, but there's lace. You can actually see and feel the lace on the dress.
That's interesting. I've never noticed that either.
This is a wonderful piece created by a local artist, Elaine Arnold. And this was a memorial piece for someone here in Fairfield, and that was
Susie Huguenin.
okay.
She's the daughter of Mary Louise Sutherland.
And this is a very generous gift.
It is. It's beautiful.
And we hope that maybe we'll have some more pieces like this in the future that we can have made locally. Another dream.
That's our dream.
Another dream.
As our dream is to, as we need to replace pieces, that they're done by local artists and done and created and made here right in Fairfield.
So we have this beautiful angel. Looks like it's welcoming everyone coming in and going out of town here on the highway. So it is my favorite piece. And last year we had cards made, and this is a rendition of the angel by Lynn Marshall. And we are again selling these as fundraiser for the lights. And these are available at the Chamber, Holiday Art Fair,
At Iowa State Bank and First National Bank right now. Maybe there'll be more places around the square. Just at this time, they haven't been contacted yet. And they will sell for 50 cents a card.
They are white, and it might be hard to catch on the camera because it's with gold ink, but they're really pretty, and they don't say anything inside, so you can use them all year long. Angels are really popular right now, Valentine's Day. What else do we have here?
Well, let's pull this out.
Let's show.
A couple years ago, we did Christmas sweatshirts, and they were so popular, and we sold them all that we decided to bring them back for those individuals that didn't get one a couple years ago. We have these in red and green and black in all sizes, and again, they are sold at the Chamber, at the banks. They are selling for $25.
And this money helps support the lights also. So it's got the Fairfield Square with a Christmas scene in the snow.
And actually this sketch was done by Susan. So she helped us out there. She did the sketch.
So purchase a sweatshirt.
And we have one more thing to sell and raise money, and these just came in today.
Perfect timing.
This is a new mug. They are going to be selling for $6. That includes tax. In fact, all the prices that we gave you includes tax. This also is a sketch that Susan did, and it's a small sketch of the square, and it says Fairfield, Iowa along the bottom.
And it's on this great color of blue, this cobalt blue.
So these will be available at the Chamber and at the banks, and they will be $6 a piece.
Great gift idea. And once again, to support the Christmas lights for making Fairfield Christmas City. So we've done a tour of the square and the lights, and we hope that we've made you aware of how much money that it takes just to keep everything just exactly like it is for light bulbs, insurance, and just keeping it going, and how much money we need, and that we will be having the canvas door-to-door on Saturday, November 21st, 9 a.m.
Till noon.
until noon, followed by the bagging for the lights at the local grocery stores where you can contribute there. So we hope that we don't miss you, and if we do, you can always just send a donation to the Chamber Conference.
That's correct. And I just remembered one thing that we forgot to mention.
Okay.
Nancy from the Chamber wanted us to mention that they do have Afghans yet for sale. And you can always buy Chamber bucks or gift certificates. Those are certificates that you buy at the Chamber for X amount of dollars, and then you can use those to go to any Chamber member around the square and use that at any store.
Another gift idea. I know that the holiday season is fast approaching, and we'll soon be decked out in all our Christmas lights, and we hope that you will help our fund by contributing. So happy holidays, Fairfield.
Thank you.